Good morning, James Lick. This video is to tell you what to do for your project. So the time has come for you to now decide on an idea for your new project. We spent a lot of time doing experiments, and everyone's gotten a signature for draw. Some people have gotten a signature for paint or Sharpies or collage. So whatever you have a signature for, that is the material that you will be able to use, or the media that you will be able to use for this project. So the first thing we have to do is come up with our idea. So you should all have this studio experiment sheet. The first thing you need to do is write your first name, last name, period number, and your class number. All right, once you have that, you can see, I'll show you the paper because it's in reverse mode here on the screen. I can't figure out how to change that this morning. Maybe I will later. But you'll see there is a number beside each little thing that I'm going to talk about. So the first one is complete studio levels with given time. So you've done that. So we've done that. You can go ahead and put a check beside where it says self-check. So here on the side it says self-check. You've done that. We've spent a lot of time experimenting. Now, number 2 is reflect on the media preference. So what did you like doing? So if you have 4 signatures, you have 4 media to choose from. So did you really love painting? Did you like drawing? Did you really like the collage? Are you really excited about Sharpies? You need to think about what you really like to do, and then you can, if you want to, write your number 1 choice out on the side where it says check, where it says self-check. Maybe you don't know yet, but try to narrow it down. Think about maybe if something you didn't like to do, that shouldn't be the media you use. Or if you really loved collage, maybe you think I'm probably going to do collage. You can go ahead and write that. Now, number 3 says research this media. Try to see at least 500 images. So you can go to Google Image Search. You can go to Pinterest. You can go to that's where I would start actually, and it says type in pencil art or collage or paint art, or maybe you want to do something that is nature. You could put nature pencil art or sports collage, or I don't know, whatever it is that you are interested in, that's what you're going to type in. But try to put in the media you're going to use. So for example, pencils, color pencils, Sharpies, collage, paint. So try to put that in as well as art with your image search, and that should give you more things to see. You should try to have your eyeballs on at least 500 images so you can see what's been done out there. And then as you go, you might see something like, ooh, I really like elephants. I think I'd really love to draw an elephant. You could start typing in elephant pencil drawing or just images of elephants. I would recommend that you go ahead and pin on Pinterest at least 25 images so that you can come back to those to look at. And there is a Pinterest video on my website if you want to know how to do that. So go ahead, pause this video, and start doing that. Go ahead and start looking at your images and start saving the images that are inspiring to you. Be sure to type in art or the media that you're interested in. Okay, if you're back, you should have already had looked at 500 images, and you should have at least 25 images saved somehow, perhaps with Pinterest. Now it's time to create sketches. Okay, so you are going to, after you've looked at all your images, you are going to get your sketchbook, and you are going to come up with some ideas. Your sketches shouldn't take you very long, all right? You are going to try to come up with at least 5 or 10 ideas that are interesting to you. So let's say you saw something that you really liked that was a nature scene, and it had a moon in the background, and it had a tree in front of it, and the tree was dark. Done. That's my sketch. It should take you 1 minute or less, okay? All right, and then you come up with another idea. Maybe you were really into, I don't know, really into this rapper that you saw, and you saw this really cool image of him, and he had this face, and here there were all his lyrics out here to the side, and there was some collage here in the background. That's number 2. You're going to make 5 to 10 sketches of the ideas that you are interested in. After you create 5 to 10 sketches, you need to label your ideas. So for example, you could say, okay, this tree is going to be an ebony pencil, and this background is going to be colored pencil, okay? And let's say this is going to be collage of words, of ugly guy, what is it? Ugly God? I can't remember. Deontay, the one Deontay is always looking at. Lyrics, and this is pencil drawing of his face. Okay, so you're gonna label what the idea is. Then the last thing you need to do is, how does it connect to you? So you can go ahead and write that and say, so how does it connect to you means, why is it important to you? How is it going to be a reflection of your identity? This first project needs to show some aspect, something about change within yourself. So some sort of change that you have gone through, maybe someone who's inspired you, or some memory that you've had, or something. So it's connecting to our broader concept, but it's also connecting to yourself. So I could look back here at my sketches and say, okay, well, this nature scene, the nature scene connects to me because I love, and you're going to write all this out, because I like nature, and every time I go into nature, I feel calm. So I experience a change within myself. Or this is important to me because I love his music, and every time I listen to his music, I feel empowered, and I want to go and change the world. Okay? So once you have that, you have labeled your sketches, and you figured out how it connects to you. That is when you are going to stop and think. Okay? So you need to kind of choose 1 or 2 of these ideas to bring to me and say, and you'll notice on your paper, this whole part is black until we get here. You're going to, as you do these things, you can put your own check mark. Check, check, check. I've looked at the image. I've drawn my sketches. I've labeled my sketches. I've reflected. I'm stopping and thinking, okay? It's not till you get to a black space that you bring it to me. Of course, I'll be here for questions as you're going through, but that you bring it to me for your first initial grade. If you don't like your idea, you have to, then it's not going to go well. You have to really like your idea, because I'm going to push you on your idea. This is not the first step of the planning process. This is only the first step of the planning process. This is not the only step. You're going to show me this, and I'm going to go and help you evolve your idea. That means make it better. All right? But if you don't like it, you're not willing to fight it, because by the end of this sheet, you're probably going to hate me, because I'm going to say, not ready yet. Go back and work some more. Think about your idea. Research. So you have to be really excited about this idea. Because if you're not, you can go back. We can go back and do this within about a class period. We can probably come up with an idea you're excited about. But if you're here, you've stopped and thought about it, and you really like your idea, you are going to bring it to me for the first teacher check-in. Okay. On the teacher check-in, you're going to sit down with your plan. You're going to sell me on this idea. This is what I want to do. I'm excited about it. This is how it connects to me. Here are the materials I'm going to use. Then I'm going to give you a grade. All right? And your grade, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Your grade is probably going to be a 6 or a 7. This grade does not go in the grade book yet, okay? But it's a starting off point. All right, I'm going to tell you about where you are, and then we are going to evolve your idea. So that will be in the next video.